So I'm still here at Pillsbury State Park in Washington, New Hampshire. It's my last night here. I'm getting ready to make dinner. So for tonight for dinner, I'm going to make myself some fire pit roasted chicken strips with baked potato, cubed baked potato, I guess we can call it, and squash. Okay, we got a nice baked potato. I can't figure out how to get into. There we go. Okay, so I had to move over to the picnic table to finish prepping dinner here because the smoke from the fire pit was blowing just right up to my table there, so I couldn't quite see because I kept burning my eyes. So we're gonna finish it over here instead. So the next task is to put the cubed potatoes, because I got it all chopped now. That's done. The next task is to put it in some aluminum foil. Not like that. Definitely not like that. Okay. We add the potatoes. A little butter. Well, actually, in my case, a lot of butter, because I like butter on these things. Add some butter to this. Actually, remember to leave the butter out so it's not nearly frozen. And the wind is being helpful too. So it's already fairly soft, so that's good. Maple bacon seasoning though might be good. Stuff I'm going to put on the chicken too. Alright. There we go. That should do it. This little foil pack. Of course doesn't want to stay closed. Okay, and this is ready to go on the fire now. Big fire we got going tonight too. Alright, so for the chicken strips, they're going to be fairly easy. That's basically the same thing as I did with the potatoes, but I don't have to chop them up. And hopefully I don't launch the aluminum foil tube into orbit too this time. Get this out. Oh, just push these little tab things in, that's what it was. Well, it's not working right because I never pushed those in. Oh well, I don't want to go in either. If that helps any. I'm going to do a second layer of aluminum foil on this anyway. Okay, non-stick side in again. A little bit breezy out, it's helping with the aluminum foil. Put some cooking spray on it. And chicken strips. Yeah, then throw some more of this maple bacon seasoning on it. Alright, that, I'm actually going to throw some real maple syrup on it too. Extra flavoring for the chicken. Alright. Chicken up. And we do the same thing with it. Stick it on the fire pit. I guess I thought I was going to have to put a second layer of tin foil, but no, doesn't look like it. Looks like this is good enough. Alright. Let's do this. Yeah, it's almost entirely fire pit cooked. Okay, so the squash is going to be an interesting concoction too here, so. We've got actually a pre-cooked and very drippy squash from Market Basket. It's supposed to be frozen, but it's defrosted because I don't have a freezer, and now it's dripping everywhere. Lovely. Try this out. Oh. Okay, so we got a little bit of water. Okay. And I'm going to throw some brown sugar into it. A little more maple syrup. Yes, this is going to be a very mapley dinner. Okay. Mix that all up. And cover it, and we'll throw this on the fire pit too. Alright, here it is. Got my chicken strips, we got my potatoes, and we got my squash. I also have a little gravy. Came from trying out these little packets of seasoning, you just add water to them type of thing. It's made by McCormick. The chicken gravy. Takes up a lot less space in the van. And actually makes less too, because it's only a cup. Cup of water, that's all. And, what the heck. I like gravy. What can I say? Oh, this looks messy. And way too much food again. Still haven't figured out how to get these serving sizes down to something more reasonable. But anyway, let's see how this is. The chicken's cooked enough. Now it's good. And to go with it tonight, we're having some IBC root beer. And of course the wind just shifts direction, now the smoke's going in my face. Typical. Good. Alright, and the squash. A little too watery, but otherwise really good. And the potato. Let's see how that is. Oh, that's good. That came out great, so. Still have some work to do on the serving size because you can't just buy a single serving amount of squash. That's just impossible. Nobody sells it that way. Potato, well, I should have bought a smaller potato. That's my fault. Chicken is fine though. 3 chicken strips. So we got to work on that because I'm going to have wasted food here because unfortunately I have no way of bringing it home with me. And I can't eat all of it, but oh well. Probably could have cooked the potatoes a little longer too, but they still taste good. Anyway, I'm going to have my dinner here, watch a little YouTube, and we'll check in with you a little bit later. Yeah, so don't mind that background noise. I've got the furnace on, warming the van up a little bit. It's getting late. I'm getting kind of tired, getting ready to settle into the van for the night, but I wanted to show you this. I don't think I've shown you this yet. This is the new wall that I'm putting up. This section's almost complete. I just want to put a trim around the window to make it look a little nicer. That's about it there. Otherwise, this section right here is complete. I'm going to do this section next. But this window is coated with Flex Seal. And then I built a metal frame around it, crossbars anyway, that you can see is still bolted up to here. I haven't finished putting trim up the top yet. But we got the metal crossbars there. We got a wooden frame around the opening here to create a window. And then I took some, this is actually laminate flooring. It's all this is, laminate flooring. And bolted it to the metal trim that's inside there. And as I was putting each piece on, I was stuffing in polyfill insulation. Which is basically just a polyester fiber. It doesn't work as well as the styrofoam panel insulation, but it's a whole lot easier to work with. There were so many different curves and things like that I'd have to cut around to get the shapes here. I decided it'd just be easy to stuff polyfill in. And that, again, I had to cut out the shape of the window and all the curve in the back here. So that's why I did the laminate flooring rather than a very thin piece of plywood that would bend to the shape better. Because I know if I tried to do one big piece of plywood back here, I'd never get the shapes cut right for the window and the curve and things like that. I know my skill levels. So I gotta finish this section over here, and then I gotta do the same thing to this side of the van. When I do this side of the van, I'm gonna put the whole project on video so you can see how I actually did it. So I get enough laminate flooring to do both sides like that. And I'm going to do the same thing again to that window too, behind the kitchen counter area, but I'm going to use a different laminate flooring on. I'm going to get some of the stuff that's waterproof, or yeah, waterproof. Stuff's designed for kitchen floor use. Obviously I'm going to use it on the wall, but since it's going to be right behind the kitchen, it's likely to get splashed and things like that, I'll use some laminate flooring that's designed for more wet applications. Probably get a different color too, maybe a little lighter color too, just to break things up a bit in the van. So I think that'll make things look a lot nicer and better insulated. So so that's one of the projects I've been working on. Anyway, like I said, I'm falling asleep here. I've yawned 3 times while just trying to shoot this video clip already. I had to edit those out, so I think I'm going to head off to bed here. And I guess we'll catch you in the morning there to finish off this adventure and make the trip back home again. And good morning. A little bit on the chilly side out there this morning there. It's 49 now. It was 47 when I woke up. And, well, I decided I'm just going to cook breakfast inside the van this morning. A quick breakfast scrambler. And then we're going to get packed up and hit the road because it's time to go home. I got 2 jobs I got to take care of today. I'd rather stay here. Unfortunately, I need money. So I can afford to keep taking these adventures. But anyway, so we gotta get some breakfast going, and then we just gotta pack everything up and, well, do a quick little cleanup too, and hit the road. Well, that's it. Time to head home. Everything is now packed up here. It was a fun sight though. Burnt up quite a bit of firewood last night. I got the weather station down, but yeah, oh god, this was such an awesome sight. And it's only about an hour and a half from home too, so you can bet I'll be back here again as soon as possible. Sorry it took me so long to come out to this campground. But this is good. One last look down at the little pond over here. And I guess we'll be on our way. Having this right here has been great. Sadly, I didn't get a chance to pull my kayak out. 2 days just wasn't enough. Well, 2 nights. I did that hike yesterday, and that pretty much ate up the whole day for me and all my energy levels, so I just didn't feel like pulling the kayak out after that. I just felt like resting. But, as I said, it's only an hour and a half from home. No reason I can't come back. Could even throw my kayak on the roof and just come back here on a day trip too if I wanted to. Nothing saying I can't. Yep, I guess it's that time. Time to head home. I don't know how we're doing for time here actually. Oh, watch, wake up. There we go. 10:11. So yeah, we're gonna hit the road about 10:15. Not bad. Where'd I go? I have turned into a shadow monster. There I am, starting to show up again. Alright. That was fun. Definitely need a longer trip here though. Alright, we're going to take off, so thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button down there if you haven't done so. Also, please hit the like button too if you can. Let me know you've been enjoying these videos. And with that, remember, slow down and enjoy life. And we'll talk to you guys soon.